Zen Fam! Hello! As you can tell from the intro, we're going to try something a little bit different today. So, recently, as a lot of you are aware, I was at the Edinburgh Gaming and Anime Convention. Had an awesome time, as I'm sure you've seen from the video. Anyway, while I was there, I met quite a few members of the Zen Fam. In particular, I met this trio of young gentlemen who once they'd come up to me and go, "Oh, Zen Bloke, can we have a photo with you?" And I was like, "Of course!" I love to interact with the Zen Fam in real life, because I just don't get to very often. And that's one of the perks of being a YouTuber, that occasionally you can press the flush. So, upon interacting with these fine young upstanding members of the community, one of them said, "Zen man, we really love some of your older stuff. There's this video," and unfortunately for the life of me, I can't mind which video it was they said. But they basically said they wanted me to revisit a video of old. And this thought's been knocking around in my noggin for a good wee while now. I mean, the convention was a bit ago, but the thought remains. And I thought to myself, you know what would be actually kind of neat to do? Would be to go back and review my first ever video. Now, it gets a bit tricky because, technically speaking, my first video of this channel as it currently stands is not the first video. Because about 2-3 years prior to the channel starting, I did actually upload some stuff under the Zen Bloke moniker and have a stab at it, and then I kind of didn't, and the channel lay fallow for a good wee while. And I basically just used this channel, or rather this account, as a place to store videos. Like me doing martial arts stuff, a video of my boy when he was really, really, really small and coming down a slide and just giggling like a loon and stuff like that. You know, parent stuff. And it wasn't till like nearly 12 years ago, I think it's going to be like August or something. I forget exactly when, but basically in a wee while it's going to be 12 years of this channel, which is mental. I mean, I remember it was like, I think some of you, a good chunk of you would have here for when I had the 10-year celebration of the channel. That was an interesting time. That was a mind blower to think I'd been doing YouTube at that point for a decade. That was a decade plus. Wow. It was like, wow, I sound like almost, wow. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, I thought it'd be fun to watch my first ever video, technically speaking, as the channel is now, as it exists. Because from that video on, I didn't stop and it kept on going. And she persisted, as the saying goes. So, from that point of view, I'm looking at the video that I did then to relaunch the channel and start again. Now, I'm fairly certain that I've not watched this video in a really long time, but I'm fairly certain that the audio is not going to be very good. One, because when I recorded it way back all those years ago, I did it through the inbuilt microphone on, I think it was like my second, maybe third ever PC. And aside from the fact that the camera was like 720p, like pinhole camera at the top of the screen, inbuilt webcam thing to the actual PC itself, it's also that the video has gone from server to server to server to server, saved and saved and saved. So it's effectively a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, Lord knows how many times over the last nearly 12 years. So the video quality is probably going to be questionable, and I reckon the audio quality will be just as questionable, if not more so, because audio always suffers more over time from degradation than visual does. That's just the nature of digital video. It's the nature of analog video, but I don't think there's many of you out there in the Zen Fam that actually ever have done editing with linear or non-linear editing with a physical format. I have because I studied audiovisual technology at Stevenson College. I did an NC, an HNC, and I did start to do the HND, and I got about a third in, and then I had to stop and leave college because it was either leave college or become homeless, and I chose not becoming homeless. It's a long story, I'll not bore you with it. Anyway, so I've got my capture software up here on my phone, so I'm going to start the capture software running, then I'm going to bring up the video, and by the power of editing, it'll appear behind me here while I'm watching it here, and I'll react to it. I might pause at times and sort of talk about bits, and as an added plus, I would like to invite the following YouTubers to make their own version. Yes, I'm going to nominate 2 people. No, actually, I'm gonna nominate a third, but the third one is really a bonus ball because I don't know if they'll ever see this video, even though I have followed them like forever. I followed this person when they had like, I think it was like about 5, maybe 600 subs, and they were doing like this is what might be in Grand Theft Auto 4 content. Yeah. So my 3 nominations are, first off the bat, the mighty, the awesome Generation Pixel. Yes indeed, sir, I'm talking to you. I'd like you to participate in this. The second one, now he's not been tubing as long, but my lord, has the gentleman got a lot of content behind him. The second nomination is OG Duffy, who I know is subscribed and I know does occasionally watch some of these videos, so hopefully the fact that I've mentioned him here, it'll ding in his YouTube, and so it'll go like, oh, someone mentioned OG Duffy. Oh, look, go watch who mentioned ye. And hopefully I've said that enough for YouTube to go, oh, OG Duffy, I best tell him he was nominated. So, sir, I'd like you to get involved, if you may please. And the third one, the one where I'm going to shoot for the moon. I would love, dearly love, because I have been a fan of you, sir, for a very, very, very long time. Ollie43. Now, I know this is a big ask, because I know he's way larger than me, but, crucially, I know that he loves to do reaction content. So him reacting to his first ever video, I think that could be something. I really honestly do. Whether or not he sees this, whether or not he actually would even consider it, let alone name check me. Woohoo! There's something to say. But if those 3 gentlemen, or even the first 2 gentlemen, could get on board, that would be amazing. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. How about I start fiddling with my phone to get the stuff going, and then once it's going, then obviously I will sling it behind me by the power of editing. Right, so what I need to do here is push, start it, so start now, okay, yes, you make your little noise, then dang it, then what I need to do is go to YouTube, it's in the right aspect ratio, and then oops, hang on, for some reason, because I was putting it in my history so then I wouldn't have to scroll right back through my YouTube history to get back down all the way to my first video through 12 years of content. I let it go a couple of seconds and put it in the history so then I could find it and bring it up for you guys. So hopefully now this is going behind, this is now being captured as we speak, and there might be a little bit of a funny audio thing as I figure out which audio to like choose, whether I'm using the phone audio or use the audio from my mic. So we'll see how that goes as I make lots of horrible noises. Okay, so here we go.
Hello YouTube, hello the world. Just wanted to say, I think I want to get back into the YouTube thing. I tried to do it a couple of years ago, and I made about 3 or 4 videos, and the sound quality was a bit off. fixed that now. What?
Oh, did I now? Maybe I did this time. Who knows? But yeah, it looks like I'm concurrent with myself, which is nice. I said the same information, so at least I know that even though this is greyer than that bloke is there, and the winter plumage is certainly in, and this gentleman's obviously got brown hair, I'm still wearing a buff. I'm still in a metal t-shirt, or at least a geek t-shirt. And I'm just speaking to camera. I think by looks of it, I'm sat down, which is pretty much what I would figured I would be, considering at the time I was shooting these videos in front of my camera. I was in front of my PC, which meant I was sat in the PC chair over yonder. So, yeah, that makes sense.
When I moved to the 8-Bit podcast, I had to use my phone because my webcam completely crapped out, but got it fixed. And I just want to get back into talking about games and stuff with you good people, and hopefully spark off one or two good debates. So, I'll get the ball rolling.
Oh.
Oops. Xbox One. PlayStation 4. Now, people that know me, and obviously have looked at the profile picture and stuff I've said in the past in other videos, know that I'm a PlayStation kind of a guy. However, I will say this.
Oh.
Through all the various things I've done in my life, I would say that, okay, yes, you've got to find the thing that's right.
Oh, I hate that clicky sound.
You like Xbox, you like all the things that Microsoft does. Who am I to say, then I go do that?
Yeah.
If that's what you really want, then by all means, have it. But I personally am a PlayStation guy. Now, that's great for me. I love PlayStation. I've said that on numerous occasions across numerous medias to lots of folk over the years. And, I straight up admit that. I'm a PlayStation kind of guy. But, I do recognise that some people, they...
You know that's nice is the fact that all that time ago, my position has remained pretty much rock solid. I'm all about you do you, boo. You have your fun. You're only on this planet so long. And gaming is meant to be a fun experience. It's meant to be something we can go, yes, this is my thing I use to let off steam and have a good time. Away from work, away from the world, away from my worries. Gaming. Yeah, I agree with me.
Microsoft with their deal. That's how they plan it. I do love how there's so many fanboys on either side who have decided that I will stick my flag here. And basically just come in with every opinion and every ounce of hatred that they can muster and just destroy. It seems a bit much.
So much penis waggling even then. Oh dear. This is obviously in the days before I decided to not swear in the videos. I think I altered that pretty quickly. Hopefully because this video has done it, that doesn't interfere with my current policy of not being a sweary person. Yeah, I think I can let that slide because that's me of 12 years ago saying that, not me of now saying that. But yeah, it's sort of like, so far, so good. I mean, like, I've remained a consistent position. I've maintained that position, and yeah, that's me being me. I'm kind of pleased that I've not changed that much. The only thing that I could say that has changed these last 12 years is my production standards. I mean, I've got my standard light over there. I've got my other standard light over there, but with filters on it that I made myself. I've got my ring light there. I've got my mic here, I've got my green screen here, which, as of a couple of years ago, finally got a green screen frame for it, so now it stands. Of course, it is still the case that I have to build my studio from scratch for every single video and then dismantle it, which is why from video to video to video, there's never the same lighting standard, and the green screen has never got quite the same equilibrium, and sometimes you will say noise distortion behind me. That's just a fact of what happens, because that's what I've got to deal with. Because I have to build the studio and dismantle the studio every time I make a video, unless of course I'm batching content, which I do try to do when I can. Anyway. 38. Oh my god. 38. I'm 50 now. That's just wild. 38 when I started YouTubing properly. So it's never too late. It's never too late, guys. You know, if you're 50 and you want to start, go for it. If you're 16 and you want to start, go for it. If you're 38 and you want to start, doubly go for it. Seriously. Wow. Though this is the me that still studied martial arts, and I do kind of miss him. I kind of miss having a six-pack and having guns and, you know, having the sense that, like, I could take care of business, if you get what I mean. I do miss being him a little bit sometimes. And I was probably still clubbing too. I definitely miss him for that. Wow. I did it again. Ouch. I can't argue with myself. Go me! Oh, man. No, no. Oh dear. That's so true. It's so true. Interesting story there. It's like hang on, stop the pad from running out. Yeah, that how I put my money together for PS4. It taught me things about how to get the money together for PS5, because I had the money put together for PS5 quite early. I'm sorry, for PS4 quite early. Because I had a feeling it was going to be expensive. And when I did that, the wife dipped into the jar. Yeah. Ah! So I didn't have to start from scratch, but I had to start from much lower down than I would have liked. And that's when I basically decided upon the notion for PS4 that what I was going to do was, as soon as I got the money back up to a reasonable level again, I then converted it all into game vouchers that were then placed upon the app, and not even the app, sorry, no, that were placed upon my card as spendable credit, so then it couldn't be touched by an outside force. So when it came time, I then spent that money, piece at a time, piece at a time, piece at a time, and got the points back. So before I got my PS4, I actually also went in with a butt ton of points, which was extraordinarily useful, which allowed me not only to get the PS4 but also to get the PS4 camera and so on and other things. And I remember I also put my pre-order in to get Watch Dogs with the PS4. Now, unfortunately, Watch Dogs then got delayed. I can't remember what game I got with PS4 now. I did get a game at launch, but I can't remember right now what that game was, which is bad, Zenblock, bad. But yeah, it's funny looking back at these things and having the memories of those times. I still insure my consoles now. Oh, very. Yeah. As I still do. I love how far I've held to the same principles that I started on. Not many people can say that, especially on this platform, but just in life in general. How many people drift from their original vision? I've pretty much stayed on course. I'm really happy enjoying watching this video, even though the sound is mince. I'm actually really kind of pleased with myself. It's sort of like, I had a vision, even though it's not as concrete then as it is now, and by Jove, I've stuck to it. This is really nice. It looks like I'm nearing the end of the video, so I'll see how this turns out, but so far, I'm having fun here, guys. You Pixel, Juffy, and please, Ollie, I really hope you do this, because I'm having a lot of fun here, and I think you guys will have just as much fun.
I need some cash
Oh, don't tell me I actually had this. Oh, hello.
Got it. I know. I'll go with that. I'm more showed up and the rest of it is very risky. Hey! Alright. I'll call you on YouTube and we'll go to your social media. We'll go calculate. Let's go to your clip or a week or a weekly or something like that.
I said I nae bother, and I mentioned it as going to be a closing phrase right back from the beginning video. Wow. So I have spent the last nearly 12 years ending my videos with I nae bother. Now admittedly these days I also include the hashtag. Wow. I'm one consistent puppy. Wow, man. Yeah, seriously, you guys that I've nominated for this, please do this, because, wow, it's been rewarding. Oh, man. I can't stop smiling. Okay, wow. Compose yourself, Zemblock, compose yourself. Well, that was quite revealing. I mean, yes, okay, as I suspected, the sound was atrocious. And it's clear that obviously what I had done was there was probably a fair bit of mess behind me because I wasn't long a father at that point. So yeah, the house was probably a tip. So I probably decided to disguise it with darkness. And I do remember... wow. I don't know what else I could say, but like, seriously, if you're another one of my subscribers that is a YouTuber and you fancy taking a crack at this yourself, don't feel that you need an invite from me. If you want to take a crack at this and do your own VR, you know, to your own first ever video, then you crack right ahead. Just make sure to remember to like mention me in the video that this is where you got the idea. Ah, fantastic. Anyway, guys. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers, and of course, as always, aye, nae bother.